Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about exterior angle sum. Okay, I'm going to read the definition first. It says exterior angles are always supplementary to their adjacent interior angle. Okay, supplementary. Let me remind you, this is 180 degrees. 180 degrees. Adjacent just means next to. So adjacent, next to, supplementary, 180 degrees. On the polygons below, we're going to find the measure of each exterior angle along with the sum of all exterior angles. So the first one, we have a triangle. Okay, we're going to find three exterior angles. I'm going to start down here in the bottom left. Okay, 61 is adjacent to this black dot. That means that it's supplementary with the black dot. So we have, if we called the black dot a letter, we would just call it X. So I'm just going to put X down here. So we have X plus 61 is equal to 180. Okay, and you're just solving for X here. So you got to get X by itself, subtract 61 on both sides. Okay, these cancel out and you get X equals 119 degrees. Okay, so 119 degrees down in the bottom left. If I go for the top angle, I'm going to use a different letter for this guy. I'm going to just call it Y. Okay, we're going to do the same thing that we did with the 61, except this time we're using 79. So we have Y plus 79 equals 180. Subtract the 79 from both sides. Okay, you should get 101 degrees. Okay, doing the same thing down here in the bottom right. This time we're going to call the outside angle Z. So here we have 180 minus 40, that equals Z. So Z is equal to 140 degrees. Okay, so we've done the first part. We found each exterior angle. Now the second thing we're going to do is we're going to find the sum of all exterior angles. So I'm just going to add up everything, or every single angle that's on the outside. So we have 119 plus 101 plus 140. Okay, we get something pretty interesting here. We get 360 degrees. 360 degrees. Okay, we are completely done with the triangle. Let's take a look at the hexagon. Okay, so for the hexagon, we got 6 angles on the inside. That means that we're going to have 6 sets of exterior angles. So for the hexagon, I'm just going to go A, B, C, D, E, and F. Okay, we're going to start with A, work our way around clockwise. So for A, we have 180 minus 115. That gives us 65. For B, we do 180 minus 129. That gives us 51 degrees. Okay, at this point you may be wondering, why am I doing 180 minus instead of setting up the equation? Okay, this is just the shortened steps. That's all that I'm doing. I'm just shortening up our steps. Instead of writing this whole equation and subtracting, I'm just going from the equation straight to subtraction, and then whatever number I get is whatever the letter is. Okay, so for C, we're using 124. So 180 minus 124. That's 56. Moving on to D. D is adjacent to 112, so we do 180 minus 112. That's 68. For E, we got 180 minus 123. That's 57. And lastly, for F, we have 180 minus 117. That gives us 63 degrees. Okay, so there are all the exterior angles. Okay, now I need to add them all up and find the sum of the exterior angles. Okay, so we've got 65. I'm just going to do this over here on the side. 65. 51. Just working my way around the letters. 56. 68. 57. And 63. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got all 6. Okay, so I'm adding every single one of these together. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 8 is 20. 20 plus 7 is 27. 27 plus 3 is 30. So I get a 0. Carry the 3. 3 and 6 is 9. 9 and 5 is 14. 14 plus 5 is 19. 19 plus 6 is 25. 25 plus 5 is 30. 30 plus 6 is 36. Carry the 3. There are no 100, so we just bring the 3 straight down. And boom, we get 360 degrees again. Okay, this brings up a very interesting point. Okay, why are the exterior angles of a triangle, why is the sum equal to 360, which is the same sum as a hexagon? Okay, now something very interesting occurs whenever we start dealing with the exterior angles. Okay, if I had something that had 10 sides, I'm going to try to draw that up here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's not perfect, okay, but you get the picture. Okay, this almost looks like a circle, right? Almost looks like a circle. So in the circle, how many degrees do we have? We got 360. So in a circle, there's 360 degrees. The more angles that I add to a polygon, the more it starts to look like a circle. Okay, so that's why the sum of the exterior angles are always equal to 360 degrees. So your conclusion here, you could write that the sum of exterior angles of a polygon is always 360 degrees. Doesn't matter what polygon it is, it's always going to be 360. I'm going to put always in capital letters because it's that important. Always 360. Alright, so we're going to take a look at two examples. We're going to do number 5 and number 7. Number 5, what is the measure of each exterior angle of a regular hexagon? Okay, regular. Remember, regular is just a fancy word for saying that every single angle is the same. Okay, so we have 6 angles that are the same. Okay, regular hexagon, 6 angles are the same. We're going to need to find one measure of each exterior angle. Okay, so what do we know about exterior angles? The sum is what? 360 degrees. Exterior angles. Angle sum is 360. Okay, so if we're dividing 360 degrees among 6 sides, each side has to be the same, so we're just going to do 360 divided by 6. Okay, so here's our formula, 360 divided by n. Okay, this guy right here, I'm just going to put in little bubbly letters. Okay, this is the formula for exterior angles of regular polygons. Okay, so again, that's 360 divided by n. N is just the number of sides. That's the formula for exterior angles of regular polygons. So for this problem, we have 360 divided by 6. And that gives us a total of 60 degrees for each exterior angle. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at number 7. If the exterior angle of a regular polygon measures 12 degrees, how many sides does this polygon have? So we're gonna take this same formula. We're gonna use it down here. Okay, so we have exterior angle is equal to 360 divided by n. Okay, we're solving for n this time. We're solving for n. We know what the exterior angle is. Okay, the exterior angle is 12 degrees. So I'm gonna plug in all this information. So we have 12 equals 360 divided by n. Okay, this formula can be rewritten like this. The number of sides is equal to 360 divided by 12. Okay, the way that you get that, you just multiply n on both sides, and you divide 12 on both sides. So these n's cancel out, the 12's cancel out. That's how we got this formula. So the number of sides equals 360 divided by 12. N is equal to 30. 12 goes into 36 3 times. Bring down the 0, that's 30. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen, that is number 7.